Okay, I'm going through my 2-week review of the RadRover. All right, let's start with things I like. The handlebar grips. Nice tan leather with stitching. It's been 2 weeks, and so far, in general, it's pretty good. You maybe see a little bit of some wear there, but overall, very happy, very comfortable with those. Next are the fenders. I really like the rear fender. I think that one's well done, and that actually is from Rad Power Bikes. The front fender, though, it's so far, I don't know. The water, I don't think it's quite long enough. I mean, I get that it's, kind of looks more, sporty when it's short like that. But actually what ends up happening is water kind of does shoot up, and it still hits you in the face when you go over a puddle. So it does maybe reduce some of the rain that you'll get, or the water, but not all of it. So that's maybe something I think they can improve. Next would be the light. The front light. I am not a fan of this thing at all. It's not very bright, although I get it. It's running off the battery power, so you don't necessarily want that thing to be sucking up a lot of juice. But like this wire, I think is just too short, and then I gotta find out if it even still works. It was kind of flaking out on me a little bit. So that. The tires I'm happy with. Although I must say I did, for some reason, it was on my second week where the rear tire, for some reason, was losing, it just lost all air all of a sudden for no reason. I thought maybe I ran something over, but then I just filled it up with air again and it's totally fine. So what I'm going to end up doing is I actually did order some brand new tubes with the Presta valve. These are the Schrader valve, and I'll end up swapping those out. In addition, I'm getting, I already got it, it's called Mr. Tuffy. It's this internal layer. I don't know how well that's gonna work, but we'll see. And that's supposed to really prevent, it's a layer in between your tire and your tube. And so that's supposed to help as well. The battery and the distance I'm very happy with. I haven't really had any major problems. Battery's been charging fine, no issues whatsoever. I keep it in here, even though you can kind of take this out. But I think if you kept doing that every single day, something's going to eventually, maybe get a little worn out or whatever. So I just keep it locked in there. There's a couple of times where I'm at this one light, and if I just kind of drop, like a quick drop to the rear tire, it kills power to the whole unit. And I don't know what's causing that. It's only happened a couple times, very minor in scope. Let's do this again. So I've got the power on. There, just booting it up. So I've done 151 miles total. And, it's my experiment, if you will. It seems like it's been going well so far. The kickstand I love. No issues with that at all. It's really sturdy and works great. This is aftermarket. That's my horn, and it's an alarm too, but the thing is so sensitive. That's the alarm. I just use it for an emergency horn. Otherwise, I use the bell, that it came with. These are aftermarket. I have a narrow spot in my garage, unfortunately, and these are folding, and I'm happy with them. They're really not very expensive. If you go to AliExpress, and I've got the links on there. But this is nice. It's well made. It's metal with spring load and locks into place. The only thing I would say is that it would be nice if they had some a little bit of steel pegs or something right there, just so that sometimes your foot will kind of slip off that. But again, you put the ones it came with are very nice. But for me, I do that. It's just nice. It gets it out of the way, and it makes it that much more narrow. This lock I'm very happy with. So you do that, and this thing unfolds like that, and then you unlock it right there, and this thing pops out. This is aftermarket. This is the rear brake light I added. It does not, this bike does not come with a brake light, so I've added this thing. It's got a laser projection, although it's too bright I think right now to show, and it's got the left and right signal. You can also toggle through different things right there, which is keyed into this thing. It's actually on right now. You can tell it's really bright. The and it charges via USB, which is that little rubber thingy there. Then I thought maybe it was broken, but what it actually has is a light sensor. So like, I like, when I'm on the street, I like to have it on all the time. But so what you do is, there's just right under here, there's a sensor. You just use some black electrical tape and you're good to go. It'll stay on all the time. So I like that, very happy with that guy. And the lasers project down and creates a virtual lane on either side. That's it. So that's really the bike. No complaints. Saving money, you know? Not taking a car, not spending gas, not registering, vehicle, smog check, all that stuff. Instead, I've got this, and I was able to lose some weight so far. I'm not super heavy, but lost a few pounds. Overall, I feel better. So, seems like I have more energy, drive people crazy. That's it. Enjoy.